I'm into health a lot, and I take a lot of supplements, and I just want to share a couple things. And this could be more specifically for, I know people read all these stories about the Japanese radiation that's coming over to the United States, especially on the West Coast, and cesium and all this type of stuff. And people in the Gulf states in 2010 were worried about the oil spill and the effect of any kind of toxic chemicals that were put in the water, that could be in the air, the rainwater, or whatever. Some of the simplest things you could take are broken cell wall chlorella and spirulina. And I've gotten supplements over the years from various sources. And I always look for the best quality and the best deal. And I don't work for these people or sell anything for them. Puritan.com I found to be the best deal. I think they're all online. I don't think you could buy these in a store. They're strictly online, but they're I think the oldest supplement and vitamin company in the United States, and they do have very good quality control. But if you're going to, now this can also be for detox, and a lot of times people will have different problems and they are not aware of why they have a problem. It could be all kinds of different things, and it's really because of the toxins that are found in foods and just in the environment in general that people may be breathing or whatever. But they use these products even in around after the Chernobyl accident. So it will even take out radiation. It will, up to a point, and it will work very much in a lot of other health benefits anyway. But the thing is, I'm pointing out the price. The prices on these things are very cheap. I mean, you're talking 500 tablets or 1,000 tablets for $6. It's cheap, and I got tons of this stuff. I mean, I take probably, I don't know, 50, 60 supplements a day or something like that, and do a lot of exercise and everything. This is a good one to get. It's for detox. It does work against. It could work against radiation poisoning. It could work against toxicity from an oil spill or that type of thing. But it does work in general against detoxing the body, and it's very healthy, very nutritious. Some of the claims when they label these supplements, they kind of get into like it almost cures everything there is. But this is a very worthwhile price for spirulina. The other one is the Chinese chlorella. It's basically an algae, and it's a very old food. It's very easy on the stomach. It won't give you any kind of problems. In other words, here again, 120 tablets for $8. Or if you buy more, the cheaper it is. Another thing. So these two, spirulina and chlorella, very good for detox, very good against radiation or toxicity from the environment. Another thing, very simple, is the baking soda. Very simple. Now, I've seen things where they have advertised aluminum-free baking soda. This baking soda, this stuff you get in the store, this is aluminum-free. And I see these, and they're either way, they're not much money, but no matter what, I always will spend for a little less money if it's the same exact product. And this is just pure sodium bicarbonate. That's all it is. I mean, you could get a fairly good sized box of this for a little over $2, and it would last for quite some time. You only need about a teaspoon in a glass, and it depends on a person's tolerance. It could be, 2 or 3 times a day, 4 times a day. It depends on how much toxicity is in the body. Now, I know there was this, and I use this. I do different things in moderation and alternate between different things. I'll use this. I'll use the baking soda combined with pure maple syrup, which is an anti-cancer fighter. And the reason that it works like that, and I can really say this because I've heard doctors tell me this too. They prescribed it to patients that were undergoing chemotherapy. They actually told them to take the baking soda with the maple syrup combined, So I think the word is getting out to the established medicine. Uh, what happens is cancer seeks out sugary things, and the maple syrup is very sugary, so when it's combined with the baking soda is toxic to, I guess, all or most types of cancer, but it seems to work very well. Either case, it's not going to harm the body in any way, and it's very, very cheap, very, very inexpensive. And but it will work against toxicity and radiation poisoning or some kind of toxic chemicals that are in the air. And dirt cheap, but it has a lot of health benefits anyway. But like everything, it's in moderation. Another, I take a gazillion supplements, but the one multivitamin I like best is Nature's Way Alive. It's probably the premium product of any multivitamin on the earth, and it's not just a vitamin. It contains green foods, a bioflavin blend. It's a mushroom blend. There's a lot of different things in it. It's not just purely a vitamin, and everything on it is whole food derived. So if you're taking baking soda, there's one downside to that, and that's not to take a lot of it. It will deplete the vitamins in your body somewhat, and a lot of things that people do deplete vitamins, such as cigarette smoking will deplete vitamin C a great deal. So this vitamin has 1,667% of the recommended amount of vitamin C that's needed. Now, honestly, the RDA on vitamin C is way too low. It should be a hell of a lot higher. So this sounds like it's way up there. It depends on the vitamin. It's certain vitamins you can't take a lot of, and some are very water soluble, like B vitamins, and you could take a hell of a lot of those because they're just flushed out of the body. But they also do other benefits in this manner because they work on nerve stimulation, and there's a lot of various things that an extra dose of B vitamins will do. I know that counters maybe some of what the medical establishment says, but I don't know if I really counter and all that, because it seems like a lot of them are changing their mind or whatever. But the cost of vitamins and chlorella and baking soda and spirulina is dirt cheap compared to like what the medical establishment does charge. So there's a major financial impetus to not get the word out on these things. But specifically, those three simple things, ordinary baking soda, spirulina, broken cell chlorella, will do a great deal to detox the body, even against radiation or some type of toxic things that are in the air. So keep that in mind, and I get the stuff from this place, Puritan's Pride. It's just Puritan.com. I found that to be the best deal out there, bar none, and I've been buying vitamins for quite a while, so I haven't found a better deal than these guys.